to this now. This unit has been very, very busy. The Special Tribunal of the SIU has granted the Special Investigating Unit and the National Health Laboratory Services an order to freeze luxury properties and a trust account to the value of 42 million rand belonging to businessman Hamilton Ndlovu. Let's discuss this. I'm joined by SIU spokesperson Kaizer Kganyago. So Kaizer, there tends to be a bit of a confusion between a preservation order and a permanent forfeiture of assets, which means that the assets are taken over and basically will be, disposed of to reimburse monies that had been lost. I had seen reports about a preservation order some 19, 20 hours ago. Is this different from what has happened now? Where are we, preservation order or a forfeiture?
Thank you very much, Thulas, and thank you to your viewers. At the moment, it's preservation order, and we are doing this because we have found irregularities and we want to then go into the whole process of forfeiting all those properties and the money that are in bank accounts. But if we wait for that process, we are going to have a problem of not finding any money by the time we want to go in. Therefore, we have preserved it so that at the moment he cannot use those the amounts. And then in 30 days, we put into a process which is Part B, which will deal with the cancelling of the contract and recovering the money, And therefore, that is when it will be forfeited to the state at that point.
And I don't imagine that in a society such as ours, founded on the values that it's founded on and the constitution that it has, the protection of property rights, etc., that a judge would willy-nilly grant you, because you are the SIU, and grant you a preservation order hindering the ability of a person to enjoy usage of their property. What I'm asking you is that this usually signals, doesn't it, that you have a prima facie case, that now the burden falls on the other person to prove that actually what you believe happened is not what actually transpired?
No, definitely. We had to present our case to the judge, and she was able to look at the facts before us, because it was very clear. We had 8 companies that were all indirectly and directly registered to or linked to Mr. Ndlovu. And all of them got tenders from the National Health Laboratory Services, and it was not declared that they are belonging to one person, and they also did not deliver as promised. But when we looked at the bank accounts, for example, only about less than 12% of the money of the 172 million was used for buying PPEs. Therefore, it shows that the 87% was now taken to Mr. Hamilton Ndlovu's account, and it was for his use. That is why the 4 properties and the 10 million in the lawyer's account were freezed.
All right, Kaizer, unfortunately, these things do happen with live television. I do understand. And I think let's leave it there. I think we've gotten enough from you, and I'll let you go at this point. Kaizer Kganyago there talking to us here. He speaks on behalf of the SIU and talking about the preservation order that they've gotten from the Special Tribunal for the properties to the tune of some 42 million rand belonging to one Hamilton Ndlovu.